Good day. So today is a different learning setup since I will just be doing a video instruction in my absence for 3 consecutive days as I will be attending a seminar. Now, I have prepared here this video instruction, for you to use as a reference during our class time in life and career skills. So the topic that I will be discussing in this video is promoting physiological development and well-being. This is actually already the lesson under Unit 2. So to start with, let me present to you the video presentation. So again, the title that I will be discussing or topic I will be discussing is promoting physiological development and well-being. So I will be starting with benefits of physical activities for health. Now, in this lesson, you should be able to exhibit understanding of routines that promote physiological development, health, personal development, and well-being. And the learning targets are as follow. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to do the following. Identify different types of physical activities that support physiological development. Explain the short and long-term health benefits of regular physical activity. Reflect on personal habits related to movement and health, and appreciate physical activity as essential to holistic personal development. Now, these might be the following issues that we might be able to address as I go on with this video instruction. Number one, in what ways can overcoming barriers to physical activity lead to personal growth and help build life skills such as discipline, self-awareness, and resilience? Number two, how can you integrate physical activity into your daily routine to promote holistic personal development and maintain long-term health? And number three, reflecting on your own habits. What changes could make you to increase your physical activity levels and how might this impact your overall life quality? Now, at this part, I guess we shall skip this since I will not be around to assist you with this activity. Now let us start with the movement for well-being. Now these are some of the key points. Number one, physical activity involves any body movement requiring energy expenditure, encompassing exercise, sports, and daily tasks. So a physical activity is a relevant movement you do or perform that requires energy expenditure. Not all movements are considered as physical activities, but all physical activities are a sort of movement to consider. Now, in today's technology-driven world, sedentary lifestyles are common. Structured movement is now essential for survival and long-term vitality. We have been living now where digital breakthroughs are prevalent. Innovations and revolution of technologies often make our lives comfortable and easy. However, this can negatively implicate our development as individuals. You don't necessarily do things nowadays. You let the machine do it for you, so that makes your lifestyle sedentary in particular. No movements in your body will make you fragile and weak. In the long term, you will end up having degenerative diseases because of an unhealthy lifestyle. Now, for the aerobic activities, these are the key points. Number one, focuses on cardiovascular endurance by engaging large muscle groups, running, cycling, and swimming as the examples. So when we talk about cardiovascular, we refer to one of the central organs of our body, which is the focus of the activities. This is the heart. Activities that require a length of time to engage, meaning you need a longer period of time to finish the physical activity. This is something that involves your large group muscles, especially when running, cycling, or swimming. All these physical activities can test and develop your stamina and measure how long you can endure doing the activity without stopping. The benefit you can get from here is having a lower risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. And now for the strength training. It builds muscle mass and bone density through resistance. Example of which are weightlifting, push-ups, and squats. Now, the impact that you can benefit is that it boosts your metabolism and reduces osteoporosis risk. So activities such as weightlifting, push-ups, and squats are typical examples of movements that develop your strength and power. These activities greatly improve your muscle mass and bone density. In doing so, it can boost metabolism and reduce osteoporosis risk. Now, to continue, we have here the flexibility training, and this improves range of motion and alleviates muscle tightness. Example of activities that you may engage into are yoga, Pilates, and training. And the possible impact that you can benefit from doing this activity would be it would prevent injury and improve your posture for daily mobility. So you have already performed a sample flexibility test and precisely you were able to observe that it mainly focused on the range of motion, how you are able to manage motion and stretch some parts of your body to a certain extent. By doing this regularly, it will improve range of motion and subsequently alleviate muscle tightness. Additionally, this activity will refrain you from getting common injuries at any given time. This will also improve your posture for your daily mobility. And now for the balance activities, of course, it will focus on stability and coordination, like some of the activities that you may engage into are Tai Chi, balance boards, mobility drills. And of course, the possible impact that you can benefit out from doing these activities would be this would be crucial for preventing falls and enhancing alignment as we age. Now, doing balance activities enhances your stability and coordination. Even while walking, at times, you lose your balance and stumble down. So this can imply that you have a poor sense of balance. Or even just crossing a bridge, you might have some issue doing it just because you don't know how to balance. Performing this activity regularly will enhance your body alignment and will keep you away from falling in anything that requires balance. So for the short-term benefits of movement, we have two elements here, physical and mental and emotional effect. For the physical and mental, you have immediate boost in energy levels, enhanced focus and cognitive function, better sleep quality, and regulation. So when your lifestyle is active because you always engage yourselves in activities, your energy level is elevated. You will have a focused and clear mind, and most especially, you can sleep better. For the emotional effects, the endorphin releases in, or the endorphin release improves mood. You also may be able to enjoy reduction in anxiety and stress and the sense of achievement and self-esteem. So it will also enlighten your mood. It will make you feel better. It will reduce your anxiety and stress. You will experience that sense of accomplishment because you were able to perform and finish the activity. Overall, it will boost your self-esteem. Now, for the long-term health advantages, so this is somehow a way for you to invest in longevity, which we have here two significant aspects. Regular activity significantly lowers the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and stroke. It maintains healthy bone density and muscle mass, reducing frailty. Furthermore, active individuals enjoy higher cognitive health and increased life expectancy. So for the long-term advantages, of course, you will definitely have a healthy lifestyle far away from any diseases, especially those that are degenerative. You get to improve your bone density and muscle mass as well, keeping you away from being weak and frailty. Moreover, it will also enhance your critical thinking ability. Overcoming barriers to movement, it is very important that you become aware of your actions, especially those habits that you have performed. Undesirable habits like sedentary behavior must be set aside. Instead, go out and engage yourselves into interesting activities that involve movement so you will have an active lifestyle. So these are some of the habits that you get to reflect, no? You have identifying sedentary behaviors like excessive screen time, which could be the first step, no, toward change. Then, of course, in overcoming barriers, you have to set realistic goals, find enjoyable activities, and integrate small movements like taking stairs or biking to work. For the holistic personal development, physical activity is not just about fitness, it develops discipline, self awareness, and self determination. It is a fundamental investment in reaching your full potential academically, socially, and professionally. This clearly highlights how significant movements through physical activities are. Being aware of what's happening to your body in terms of development, physically, socially, psychologically, emotionally, and all other aspects is highly encouraged. So you will invest your time wisely to things that matter most to your health more than any other else. Do not live a life that is sedentary or you will end up fragile and weak. Lastly, exercise regularly and eat a balanced diet to rightly nourish your body away from any possible illnesses. Now, so for your activity, since I will not be around, I will just give the instruction. Um, do this by group, but the output must be individual. After activity, write your insights on a whole sheet, the yellow paper to be submitted within the weeks. So this is rather the activity that you are going to perform in my absence. Number one, stand up and perform a series of quick movements in place to represent different types of physical activities. So this may be an aerobic activity where you may jump in place, or you may perform jumping jacks or running in place for 30 seconds. Then you may also do the following, like do 5 squats or push-ups. Then for flexibility activity, reach for the sky and stretch to the side. Or you may also do perform the zipper test again. Then for the balance activity, you may stand on one foot for 10 seconds, or you may perform the stork balance, the activity that we did last time in testing our balance skills. Then after which after the challenge, you take a moment to reflect. Now, this would be the possible significant questions that I would like you to process. Which activity did you find easiest and why? Which one was the hardest and why? So you are going to write your insights on a sheet of paper. And of course, this will be submitted to me within a week when I come back. The number three, in peers or small groups, share how these types of activities relate to your everyday habits. Discuss whether you are currently engaged in these activities and how you could incorporate more movements into your daily routine. So you have to do these procedures, no, observe and do these procedures um, by group, a collaboration, but then of course expect that the output will be individual, and this output or your insights must be written on a sheet of paper, the yellow paper, and to be submitted within the week. So I guess that's all for this topic. So good day and thank you for listening.